Let me see here. Yes. In my recent travels, I've discovered a new creature. It's the unicowl. It's part unicorn and part owl. It's like if you took a unicorn and mashed it together with an owl, you'd have a unicowl. Actually, it's more just like an owl with a unicorn horn. I found him deep in the rainforests of South America. Don't worry about what country it was. It was deep, man. I was real deep. Unicowl. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that tomfoolery. I'm Jason, and this is The Road to 40. Do you think artists from... Now, in my mind, I'm just thinking the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, probably, would be appalled, amazed, or dumbfounded, well, certainly dumbfounded, by the digital technology we've come to. I know a lot of friends of mine collect vinyl, and they play their records on their stereo system, which is fine. Like, I think it sounds fantastic. I really do. I love the sound of analog. However, I think you... See, it's really weird. Okay, sure, Aerosmith records an album, Toys in the Attic or whatever, and it's on a reel-to-reel. To do editing, you literally have to cut and splice and stuff like that. There's no digital media. And then to see now... See, I think they're a perfect example to use for this, too. Like, if you asked any member of that band, they'd probably say, sure, they loved the way the old stuff sounded and how it recorded and stuff. However, it's simplified just life. But I thought about... I don't know why I think of these things sometimes. But during the day, I was thinking of Back to the Future, and I thought, if I accidentally somehow got sent back to, like, the 60s or 70s, like, and I had my phone with me, and I was just like... And I bumped into, Led Zeppelin. I was, hey, you guys are Led Zeppelin. Hey, check this out. And I played it on here, slapped some earbuds on their heads or something. I don't know. I think I'd be amazed. I'd be like, oh my god, listen to the stereo quality of this and just like how crystal clean it is. And I think we go in these weird circles, like kind of like the whole self-sustaining movement. Like, this has all happened before, it'll all happen again, it'll all happen. It'll repeat itself. Life repeats itself. Even generational things like the 80s. Look at hipsters. A lot of it's the 80s just rehashed. Just like, the 70s were rehashed. I remember when I was in my 20s. And I loved it because I love 70s fashion. I had this mustard yellow jacket with the huge lapel. It was just, it was awesome. It was one of those 50-cent finds at like Goodwill. No, actually that one I think I might have paid like $3 or $5 for. It was a good jacket. And I remember also like in the 80s, the 50s coming back to a certain degree, and you'd hear a lot of 50s music, especially in movies like Back to the Future. Well, I thought about like if I handed it to somebody, I just think that like back then they'd be amazed. Or would they be, I don't know. I think I would be like, if somebody from 30 years in the future came back to show me what music's going to sound like in 30 years, not so much the product, but rather the quality, I think it'd be pretty awesome. I'd love to hear it. I'd be excited and wish that I could listen to it that way all the time. Sound's a funny thing, like, well, video is too, I guess, but like with sound, like, you can never have enough, I don't want to say speakers, but like to have the perfect surround sound is a cool thing. To have things go over, under, around, and even through you, like, is awesome. Like, but it's a matter of, getting that technology to that point, and also eliminating hardware. Because as you can see with phone... With like, oh, for the love of Pete. What's up? What's up, Trooper?
If the cats are on the porch,
yeah?
Mommy said to lock them in the porch.
Oh, and torture them like we do every night?
In the porch.
Yeah, like lock them in the porch, right?
Yeah.
What should I do?
So, because the raccoon comes and eats all their food, lock them in the porch so so the raccoon can't get in, and
so
they can't
I'm
get
gonna
out.
lock you guys out on the porch, right?
No, you're gonna lock the cat.
No, I think Mommy said I'm supposed to lock you guys on the porch.
No, lock the cats out on the porch. If they're out there, lock them on the porch. So the raccoon
Okay,
can't.
alright. I think I got it, buddy.
Hey, Daddy, guess what else?
What?
Mommy asked me to
What?
ask you if you could give Poe medicine.
Oh, for the love of... Tell her I said, for the love of Pete. Sure, I can do that.
Guess what was funny? Mommy said make a lot of noise when you come down.
Of course she did. Alright.
Why did she do that? Why did she say?
I don't know. Just to warn me that
I
you guys are
saw
coming.
your glasses.
You want to try my glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the camera. Show everybody what you look like.
I had lice today and Griffin.
Yes.
I had to put lice shampoo in my hair.
I know. Where'd you get lice? One of those playground trollops?
I got lice from Griffin. Can I drive the glasses?
Nice, Griffin.
Yeah.
Real nice. You realize Mommy's probably waiting for you guys, right? How does it feel to be on the road to 40?
Do I have it? Hey, Daddy.
Yeah?
Watch this. Can I show
No,
Mommy
don't do
this?
anything gross.
I want Mommy, can I show
Yeah,
Mommy
don't
this?
do that. Yeah, go ahead. Go show Mommy that.
My penis is beautiful! Penis!
You'll forgive me.
Te-Stickle! Eagle dot.
That's the way the cookie crumbles some nights. I've got a few things I've got to do, so let me wrap up the first part of this and we'll just do a two-parter tonight. Sorry, it's only been like 7 minutes. I want to talk about that a little bit more, the digital versus analog, and how someone from 1965 would feel about hearing like something on like a pair of Dre Beats or something like that. Like something that they like then, not something from the future. Is the world caving in? Maybe it's the universe. We're going to talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to go lock the cats and my children on the porch. Something like that. And give Poe her medicine, because that's my orders. You guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Please come back for the next one. It's just going to be a real quick little boop, and then I'll be back, and a little boop, and then we'll have a good time. Alright, keep smiling, suckers.